Namaste, my wonderful friends. Welcome back to another yoga class with me, Maya. So happy to be with you all today to be teaching a no feet yoga class. So this yoga class will be friendly to those of you that might have injured your foot or your ankle like I have, or you just have like a chronic condition to where you have to be light on your feet. This is the class for you. Or maybe you just want a light day, a more grounding yin practice. This is the class for you. So I am filming this during Saturn retrograde, and I feel that this is a great class, and no feet yoga class is a great way to really connect to the ground, connect and ground during Saturn retrograde, which will be until October. So we're going to be we'll be ending the year with Saturn returning. So this is a great time to really work on our karmic cause and effect, what we do in the world and how we move. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the class. Without further ado, grab a blanket or a prop to make the ground a little bit more comfy for you. We will be on our knees, and meet me on your mat. Coming to a seat on your mat, extend your legs out in front of you just for a moment. You can use a prop under your knees, bend your knees as much as you need. Place the palms of your hands to either side of your hips and just feel your sits bones melt into the earth. And as we inhale, we lengthen the crown of the head taller, lengthening the spine. Exhale, ground and drop our hamstrings further down into the mat. And you can take this onto your elbows, walking your hands out in the back of you and leaning on your elbows and coming down all the way into your back, laying down. You can extend your arms above your head, giving yourself a nice stretch. And then on your next inhale, you're going to reach your toes, your both feet and both hands into a crescent shape. So I'm opening up the left side body here. The rib cage expands as my feet and my hands walk towards each other. Take a deep breath in and try to see if you can move even more into this C shape, opening up the left side body even more. Making sure your shoulders are nice and relaxed into the mat. Walking your hands, breathe in back towards the center, the feet into the center. And then exhale, walking all your limbs towards the left side of the mat, finding the opposite C shape, crescent shape towards the left side. Open up the right side body. See if you can surrender to this pose. Find ease in this pose. You can keep the feet flexed, activating the legs. Exhale, moving back into center. Inhale, let's bring both knees into chest. Opening up the hips, rock from side to side. Exhale. As we breathe into the hips, notice what part of the hips you feel the most sensation. See if you can send your breath into that part of the hip. Relax even more. Inhale, extend the left foot out away from you. Keep the left foot flexed. Flex the right foot. Keep bringing the right knee into chest. Stretching the hip flexors here. You can extend the right foot up to the sky, flex the right foot. Find a little bit of a hamstring stretch. Place your hands on the backs of the thighs or the calf muscle. You can bend your knee as much as you need. Inhale. Let's coming back, foot into center. Exhale, bend the right knee, bringing the right knee back into the chest. Soften the back of the skull into the earth. Breathe in, exchange the legs, breathe out, opposite side. Big breath in, sink more into the earth, relax in the spine. Exhale, open up the hip even more. Send the left knee into chest. Exhale, extend the left foot up to the sky. Slightly, gently giving your hamstring a stretch here by pulling your leg further down with your hands towards your chest. One more breath here. Big breath in. Exhale out. Bringing the left knee into chest. Exhale. Bringing both knees into chest. Inhale. Prepare for some ab engagement. Placing both hands onto the mat. Inhale. You can bring both legs up to the sky. Exhale, slowly descend both legs towards the mat. Finding some sort of boat variation. Inhale, let's lift the head and the shoulders off the mat. We're going to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees into the chest, lower the head. 2 more rounds just like that. Really activating the lower abs. So really bringing the belly button in and up, scooping the belly. Inhale, reaching the legs away from us. Exhale, let's pulse it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Relaxing down, bring the knees into the chest. And last set, here we go. Bring the knees up, or the legs up, and draw the legs down. Pulse it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Point those toes. 9, 10. Beautiful work. Really activating the core. Before we get too tired, let's tabletop the legs. So bringing the legs or knees into right angles. You can point the toes, creating a sort of a table with the legs. Inhale, reaching the hands out towards either side of you. And exhale, I'm going to use my obliques to reach my right hand, touching the outside of my right heel. Exhale, shifting back to center. Inhale, opposite side to reach the left hand to touch the outside of the left heel, back to center. So we're going to do 5 on each side. Let's get it. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, reach and reach. Reach and reach. Exhale. Exhale, feel the obliques warm up. 2 more. Last set. 1 and 1. Roll it on down. Good work. Inhale. We're going to lift both legs up. Exhale, booty lifts. 1, 10 times. 2, 3, 4. Try to lower with control. 5. You can touch your abs to make sure you're working them. 8, 9, and 10. Good work. Let's tabletop the legs once more, lifting the shoulders and the head, reaching to right heel. 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3, 4. You got this. Last one. 5. Exhale and 5. Finish strong. Woo! Let's extend the legs and lift the glutes. 1, 2, 3, 4. We exhale when we lift. Exhale. Exhale. 8. You got this. So, woo, finish strong. 10. Oh my gosh. Woo. Alrighty. My abs are on fire. I guess we should do it one more round, shouldn't we? Let's tabletop the legs. Lift off the mat and reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got this. Last one. 10. Knees into chest. Extend the legs. Lift the glutes off the mat. 1. With control. 2. Exhale. Exhale. Whew. 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 Feel it. Nice and fiery. 10. Bring the knees into the chest. Open out the knees. Open out the legs, sort of a happy baby variation, butterfly variation. Opening out the knees and then extend the legs out. We're gonna reach through the middle. 1 and 2, pulse it up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10. Woo! Oh my goodness. I think that's about all the abs I can take for today. All right, let's roll up back and forth. All the way to our tailbone to come into easy seat. Taking whatever pathway you need to get to tabletop. Making sure you can use your blanket here, whatever prop you have underneath your knees. My knees are very sensitive, so I very much like having lots of cushion under them. And finding your way into tabletop. You can stay off the leg, propping the injured foot on a pillow or something, or maybe both feet up on pillows. Take whatever props you need here, and I'll see you in tabletop. Feeling strong in the spine, breathing into the spine with the belly button. Making sure all 10 fingers are pressed down into the earth. Making sure, if we can, we're activating the tops of the feet into the mat. Inhale. Let's arch our spine for cow. Look up. And exhale. Round and arch the spine for cat. Inhale. Bringing the head towards the tailbone. Look up. And exhale, drawing the gaze down towards the belly button, reaching the spine up to the sky. Breathe in, noticing the small motions we can take in this flow. Exhale out, keep moving with the breath. Inhale, open up the front body, heart opens to sky. Exhale, so really activating into the back body, into the back of the thighs. Take a few more rounds with your own timing. Beautiful. And you can just take some torso, hip circles here, moving whatever feels good. Reverse the circle. Exhale out. Inhale. Open up the legs, sitting back onto the heels, child's pose. Forehead or the nose comes onto the earth. And just relax both hands, palms down into the mat. Sitting, opening up the hips. Inhale, reaching back through the head into tabletop. And exhale, moving back into child's pose. Inhale, taking this few more rounds. Exhale. On your own timing, enjoying the flow between tabletop and child's pose. If you can find the fluidity, inhale, arching forward, tabletop. Exhale, round out the spine back and stay in child's pose. Inhale, let's walking our hands over the right side of the mat. Feeling the openness happening in the left side body, in the left rib cage. Exhale, you can actually take your left hand, place it on top of the right, furthering the stretch in the left side. Exhale, coming back into center, moving on to the left side. Reaching our hands, opening the heart, melt it towards the earth. Exhale, maybe placing the right hand on top, opening the right side body. Inhale to center. Exhale, slowly rising back up into tabletop. Inhale, reach the right arm up, threading the right hand underneath the left arm. Bring the back of the skull onto the mat. Relax the right shoulder into the earth. As we breathe into the stretch, see if you can exhale, relaxing even more into the back body, into the earth. Open up the heart towards the sky. You can take your left arm, place it directly above your head, or maybe take a bind, placing the left arm around to the right inner thigh. Notice how we're carrying, storing our body in a normal way, and see if we can break that pattern with releasing into gravity even more. Breathe in, reaching the right arm up, same way we came. Exhale, let's bring the right arm down, tabletop. Inhale, left side. Exhale, thread the arm through. Noticing how the stretch is opening up the back of the throat, the hips, the spine, perhaps even the shoulder blades. Notice how this pose is aiding and unwinding the karma that we normally hold and carry in our bodies. Inhale, coming up out of the stretch. Reaching the left arm up. Exhale. Bring the left arm down. Inhale, shifting the weight forward. Coming onto chaturanga. Exhale, bringing your hips, your stomach, and your chest onto the mat. Making sure your neck is nice and comfy. Option, you can stack your hands underneath your forehead. As we inhale, lift the right leg up, exhale, lower. 1, inhale, exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Lower with control. Inhale, left side, foot flex. Exhale, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got this. Feel the glutes fire up. 8, 9, and 10. Lower with control all the way down. Inhale, let's bend the right knee, flex the right foot. Exhale, kick the right heel up to the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feel the back of the glutes activate. 10. Exhale, lower. Inhale, other side. Prepare and exhale, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Inhale, placing your hands on either side of your armpits. Exhale, lifting up, heart up. Look up, exhale, lower the heart. Draw the gaze downward. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. 2, exhale, lower. 3, lift, lower. 4, lower. 5, you can go as high as you want or as low as you want. 6, 2 more. You got this. Fire up the arms. Keep the elbows into the sides. And lower. 1 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower on down. You can bring your forearms onto the earth for Sphinx Pose. Melt the hips into the mat. Tops of the toes are melting into the earth. Lift the heart up as we sink the hips even more into the mat, relaxing into the lower back, into the hips. You can take the breath into the back of the throat. Ujjayi breath, causing a small snore sound to emanate, opening up the throat, giving us free expression, creativity. Last breath here. Inhale, coming back into tabletop. Exhale. Find the posture in your body in a way that feels comfortable for you. Inhale. We're going to extend the right leg out behind us. Exhale, reaching the left arm in front of us, tenting the hand so my fingertips are on the mat, sort of creating a clawing effect in my hands. Inhale, I'm going to arch my body, lifting my right leg up. Exhale, drawing my right knee in towards my nose into my chest. Inhale, 1. Exhale, round the spine. 2. So I'm arching and lifting the back leg. 3. Rounding the spine, knee to chest, activate the core. 4. 5. You got this. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one, 10. And we're going to keep that right leg out, reaching behind us and lifting the left arm off the mat. Feeling the core here. We're reaching our hands away from ourselves, shoulders away from the ears. Reaching our limbs away from each other. Exhale, let's lower on down with control. Preparing for the left side. Inhale, extend the left foot out, keeping the hips squared. So I'm not opening or stacking my hips there. Squared, parallel to the mat. Exhale, right arm reaches forward. Inhale, reach, lift the leg, lift the heart. Exhale, round. 2, 3, 4, 5. Finding this pose in your own body. 6. Whatever feels good for you. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lifting the left leg out, extend the right arm up but above their head, really strengthening the back of the back, the back body and the legs. Breathing here for 3, 2, 1. Lower with control. Exhale out. Inhale, chaturanga. Dropping the chest on towards the earth. Exhale. You can place your hands up as you get into a half frog position. So I'm going to place my left inner thigh directly on the outside of the left hip. And I'm going to flex my left foot, coming to half frog on the left side. Exhale. Once you have the position, you can lower down here, pillowing your hands to support your head. Breathing the hip down into the earth, letting gravity do the work here. Noticing anything that rises, any thoughts, as we soften our gaze to turn inward towards the messages our body is letting us know. Create a mindfulness around the experience you're having with your hip. Staying connected mindfully to the breath as we experience whatever's going on in our left hip here. Staying here for 2 more breaths. Inhale. I'm going to keep my left knee towards the mat. I'm just going to roll towards my right, towards the right, coming into a supine twist. A little bit of a different transition, a little bit of a fun one, and you can adjust your legs to wherever you need, but coming into supine twist, left knee is coming across the front body to come towards the mat. And you can leave your head towards the center and relax here. If you'd like to find a pillow or a prop under your left knee, you may do that. Just feel the twist happening from the spine, from the hip. Soften both shoulders, the chest, fully into the mat. One more breath here. Rolling back onto the belly. We're going to half frog onto the right side. So bringing my right inner thigh, my right inner knee onto the mat, patting it as much as you'd like. Keeping my left hip onto the mat. I'm going to lower down. And just soften with my breath into the floor. Big breath in. Hold it at the top. Exhale out. Soften even more into the mat. Just allow your mind to flow like water, not attaching to anything that moves through. Just noticing what's coming up with non-judgment, presence. As we feel into the left or the right hip. Noticing how the right side feels in relation to the left. If you can, see if you can open up the right hip even more into the earth. Big breath in. Let's roll on towards the left side of the mat, coming onto our spines, moving into Supine Twist. On the other side. Imagining the earth drawing all the impurities, all the murky water, the murky energies that we store in our bodies, drawing them down into the earth through a strong root, allowing us to be refreshed and rejuvenated right now for our highest good. Inhale, let's bring both legs in towards the chest. Exhale, slowly finding a way into a rock back and forth, massaging the spine, coming all the way up into butterfly pose. Bring the soles of your feet together. You can walk your feet however much towards your hips that you like, whatever feels comfy. And you can just look downward, drawing your hips further into the mat. Maybe give yourself a little massage here. Maybe you're going to roll down into a recline, forward fold, butterfly. Softening into the fold, moving from the hips, not from the back. Deepen the breath even more. Allowing the hips to soften, open. And now you can walk your hands back in towards your hips and exhale, slowly extend one leg out towards your side into straddle and then slowly extend the other. Shakes. You can flex both feet to activate the legs, just making sure, I like to at least press the backs of my legs into the mat to really make sure I'm activating into the hamstring stretch. Once you find your posture into the legs, you can move the posture into the torso by drawing the heart down towards the mat. Making sure, again, we're bending from the hip socket, not from the back body. So our back shouldn't be too bent here. Just finding whichever way feels comfy and holding that position for a few breaths. You can bend your knees as much as you need, adjusting your legs if you need here. Inhale. You can walk your hands over, reaching over across one leg. Notice how that affects the stretch. And exhale, walk your hands over to the opposite leg and lower down. Really allowing the legs to soften even more. Inhale, rising out of this. Exhale, coming back into easy seat for Shavasana, or you can lie down. Wherever you choose to be. Whatever feels best for your leg. Find your seat. And just spend some time focusing on the breath. Finding some stillness and soften the awareness towards your inhales and exhales. You're using the belly to breathe here. Soften every cell. Let go of needing to be or do anything and surrender to the ground, becoming one with the earth. You can come back to the body by wiggling your toes, your hands, your fingers, finding whatever gentle stretches you need. Maybe finding the corners of the mouth curling up. As we conclude our practice, let's bring our hands up to our heart in prayer. May we find our connection to our higher heart and inner child. Bringing our hands, elevate them towards our throat. May we connect to our higher expression of truth and creativity. Bring our hands up to our third eye. May we find a higher connection to our higher self and the multiverse. Namaste. Thank you all for flowing with me. I hope you enjoyed this little flow, and I definitely have more yoga content on Patreon. My Patreon name is Maya Nixon. I'll put the link in the description below for more tarot readings, just other little creative things that I have going on, a lot of spirituality as well. And I thank you so much for being with me today. See you in the next video.